ready to buy fragrances for summer. If you don't get it right, then it's gonna be a bummer. The weather's getting hot and you're going to be sweating, projecting an aroma that no one will be forgetting. Ladies, take a ticket and go to the back of the line. If you're lucky, I might give you 30 seconds of my time. I'm smelling strong and it's an aroma that's appealing. If you want to get my attention, you better wear something revealing.
Don't knock on the door now, Mum, for God's sake, I'm doing a video. Yeah, scrambled eggs on toast will be fine for lunch. I'll be down in a minute.
I've got a fragrance channel and I'm kind of a big deal.
Haha, yeah, right, mate.
An expert on the aromatic route to sex appeal. Other fragrance reviewers, hang your heads in shame. Inhale and smell the new master of the YouTube Francop game. You can smell me coming from a mile or two away. When my sillage hits your nostrils, it's your luckiest day. My name is Mr. Smelly and I'm famous around the world, so let me tell you what to spray to be the boy that gets the girl.
My name is Mr. Smelly, that's my bloody name.
Hello everyone, welcome back to all of you in the Smelly Army. So today we're going to be having a look at my top 5 great value fragrances for spring and summer 2019. This video is brought to you sponsored by my friends over at Notino.co.uk. That is a great place to buy fragrances for incredible prices. I've been shopping there for years. And there are links in the description so you can buy all of these fragrances at Notino UK. Now, if you are not in the UK, you may well have a Notino where you are, or if not, I think the fragrances will still be of interest. In return for me pointing you in their direction, Notino have given me a voucher of £80 to spend there. I haven't spent my one for this month yet, so I want you guys to have a look and tell me what you would buy for £80. What fragrance would you get, or fragrances, on Notino UK? That could be a fun game. Maybe I'll take one of your pieces of advice and buy what you say. Let's see. Okay, now let's get stuck into the video. Few honourable mentions first, and the first one is Dunhill Icon. Just didn't want to officially put it in the list because I've mentioned it so much before. Brilliant fresh fragrance. Fantastic bottle. I think it's £35 or thereabouts for 100ml. That's incredible value. Okay, moving on then. Another honourable mention. It's not really a cheapie, but it is still good value. Fougere Royale from Houbigant, one of the best Fougere fragrances ever created. Fantastic bottle design again. And the price tends to sort of move around sometimes on some of the fragrances on Notino, but it's always really good lately for Fougere Royale. So have a look at that one if you want a brilliant niche fragrance without spending absolutely tons of money. And we can say the same thing really about this one, Mancera Cedrat Boise, beautiful citrus, blackcurrant, vanilla, and some woodsy notes, similar to Aventus, better performance, and I actually personally prefer the smell slightly to Creed's Aventus, and always under £100 when I've checked for the 120ml bottle, which for a brilliant performing niche fragrance is very good. Let's get into my list proper then. 5 fragrances, some of which are obvious and we've all heard of, some not. That would be the case with this one, because this is Eau de Cologne Imperiale from the house of Guerlain. What a beautiful bee bottle design on that one, and a fantastic fragrance, this one. It goes back to the 19th century when it was first produced, and the scent is really a better version of 4711 by Mora and Wirtz, I think, make it now. The really cheap fragrance that lasts about 5 minutes. This one lasts longer than that and has a slightly higher quality scent to me, but it's in a similar vein. Very, very crisp and soapy. Some of the notes, neroli, orange, verbena, rosemary, maybe a bit of white musk and some white florals. Very, very transparent. Beautiful, just a lovely scent for real high heat when you just want to smell clean. A little bit of an old school vibe with that real traditional eau de cologne kind of smell, but absolutely exquisite stuff. And you know, to me, I like it every bit as much as Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, which costs a lot more. This one, I think you can get it for about £35 for 100ml. Eau de Cologne Imperiale from the house of Galan. Check it out, superb fragrance. Next up, another one we don't hear much about, and this is Leroy Soleil Extreme from the house of Salvador Dali, the mad, sadly now deceased Spanish painter. And it's got a bit of his artwork on the bottle there. It's a really great aromatic fougere fragrance, would be perfect. All the fragrances in this list somewhat fresh. That last one may be really for summer, when it's really going to shine because it's so transparent. This one may be a bit more for spring. We've got bergamot, pineapple, lemon in there, apple and lavender, cardamom, amber, moss, and vetiver and musk. Very mossy and green actually, a bit soapy and fruity and zesty. So if you want a sort of citrus crossed with aromatic fougere style with a lot of brightness and a soapy feel as well, this is beautiful. You've got to kind of like your aromatic fougere, that sort of herbaceous undertone that's in there with this one, and also very much this green mossy vibe. but with an added sort of soapy and citrusy fresh top note thing going on that I really, really enjoy. Beautiful, fresh scent, kind of unique, not quite like anything else I've got, but if you like your barbershop scents, but you want a bit more freshness and a bit of a really soapy version of that kind of barbershop lavender theme, I think this one is absolutely superb. And for just £15 for the 50ml, it's incredible value. There's 100ml as well at just over £30. So superb stuff. Salvador, Dali, Laroy, Soleil Extreme. The next one then is from one of my favourite houses. It's not an out-and-out cheapie because it's a niche fragrance, and this is Ginepro de Sardegna from the house of Acqua de Parma. It's from their Blue Mediterraneo line, and it's superb stuff. You can pick this one up on Notino UK at the moment for £45 or thereabouts for 75ml, or there's a 150ml whopping great bottle for only £83. So not cheap, but super great value because it's a brilliant niche fragrance. Bergamot, juniper, nutmeg, pepper, sort of a G&T vibe mixed with lovely herbaceous aromatics. There's cypress and sage in there, and some lovely woodiness in the basis, a really crisp cedarwood note that I think Acqua de Parma excel at in the base of this fragrance. So again, probably if I had to pick a season, I'd say spring, but it could work really well in summer too because it's got a bit of depth. So maybe leaning more for the kind of in-between mild days of spring, but you could easily wear it on a hot day too. Very, very beautiful, very complex, aromatic kind of fragrance, and one of my favourites actually from Acqua de Parma. I think they may have discontinued it, so look out, it might not be around for long. Ginepro de Sardegna, last two then already. Mugler Cologne is next. Okay, not the most original choice. Everyone talks about this one. It's a brilliant fragrance if you want to smell like a bar of soap. Apparently, Thierry Mugler conceived it as the recreation of the smell of a bar of soap from his childhood, holidaying, I think, in Morocco. And it's very soapy, very crisp. Some of the notes include orange tree blossom, bergamot, neroli, musk. Very similar to Creed's original vetiver, but at a fraction of the cost because it's around about £35 for 100ml. Stunning value. Maybe some people feel it's not super exciting as a smell, but it's so wearable and usable for work, any situation when you sort of want to accentuate your cleanness. Spray it on a white shirt to go to work on a Monday morning. It'll lift your spirits a bit. Superb fragrance, soapy, crisp, classic. Anyone can wear it, any age, men or women. You can't go wrong with Mugler Cologne. Put it in your fridge on a hot day and spray it when you come in out of the sun. You won't regret it. So last but not least, we're on to the last one already, and this is L'Homme Cologne from the house of Galan. I just love this fragrance actually. It smells kind of like freshly squeezed lemonade, or a kind of really natural lemonade with freshly squeezed lemons in it, mixed with a bit of bitter almond, because it takes the almond note from the original L'Homme Idéal from Galan and it keeps that in the fragrance, but it freshens things up to have this cologne in inverted commas version. It's still an eau de toilette. It performs reasonably well, not amazing, but reasonably well. Performance, by the way, on all of these fragrances in the good category, kind of all the same, decent, not massive beast mode, any of them, but good enough. Spray heavy if you want to get smelled more, bring a decant, they'll all do you fine. Yeah, so this one, really vibrant, modern, fresh, bit youthful, any age can wear it, suitable for any kind of attire, but maybe more for casual or just kind of daytime work situations. Love it, puts a smile on my face every time. And the price on that one, £24 for 50ml or under 30 for 100ml. I mean, that's just brilliant value. I've got the 100ml there. Love the bottle design too. So, L'Homme Idéal Cologne from Galan, a classic that you can wear in spring and summer and extremely affordable. Let me know what you thought of my picks in the comments down there below. Don't forget, I've got my private members club on Patreon. You can join up for just $2 a month, and there's an extra Mr. Smelly exclusive video on there every week, plus occasionally some extra mini videos too. So, and we're trying to build a really nice community in there. It's going great so far. Hope to see you in there. The link's in the description if you'd like to join up. If not, I'll see you here on YouTube for the next video. Until then, remember, whatever you're doing in life, let's project. Bye-bye.
Smelly.